Hello and welcome to another SVU live stream. I'm Coach Kev, joined by J-Moff. What's up, J-Moff?
What is up, Kev? How's it going?
Going fantastic. We got more League of Legends. We saw some League of Legends last night. We got more League of Legends tonight. And we got the roster up on the screen for y'all and the current record, J-Moff. 11-1, the only loss coming in that close best of 3 versus UVA.
I still feel that one a little bit. I hope and pray that we're going to get a rematch and we're going to turn up the heat.
Dude, how hype would that be?
I think that would be a fantastic
The playoffs rematch.
That would be so good.
Man. No, yeah, that'd be
But until then, we got to stay strong. We got to keep our almost win streak going.
Yeah, and I mean, they completely obliterated last night. For those of you who missed the stream last night, just complete domination. I think we closed it out in 16 minutes in game 2. And that's just the anger from the weekend loss, the nice channeling that. So hopefully they're able to bring that energy today.
Yeah, if you know this group of players, they're just so angry all the time.
Yeah. So, and also, Vulcan 5 going back in. We saw Sapphire there last night, the sub in. So Vulcan 5 back in the roster here. We'll see what he can do with all of us in the bot lane. A little bit of extra motivation for him is, the enemy squad was saying that Sapphire was better than him after last night's performance, so Vulcan 5 got a little bit to prove here, J-Mon.
Show for show. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Vulcan doesn't have anything ever to prove to me. I'm done improving. He's proven himself to me, so I'm just ready here to enjoy the show.
Yeah, he's I don't know. If we see little aggressive flashes or something.
I missed the Sapphire show, so.
Yeah, no, so and it was on Kaisa, so we'll see.
Oh, okay. It's really true. It's showtime.
Yeah, so Vulcan 5 not going to take that sitting down. He's going to be hopefully though. But we've seen him playing weak side so well, so hopefully
that's such a hard thing to do. For the mentality of that is so hard for so many players to grasp.
Exactly. So hopefully it doesn't break his mentality and give him lose some patience, right? And be like, oh, now I can. I have to go aggressive to get kills, so I have to perform. It's like, no, just do your job. You've been doing great. So. Draft is coming out now. We're getting into the game here pretty soon.
Like you said, Kaisa.
We got the Kaisa Nautilus bot lane. We've seen that.
Too often. Yeah, every now and again.
And we also got Victor for Cool Ban Ray. That's been banned a lot. So he's back on the Victor. And then your boy Agubian on the Viego. I mean...
That's always a mistake.
That's just an objectively a mistake.
Whoever doesn't have first pick should really just be banning Viego. As we saw, 2 streams ago.
We thought they were going to pick the Viego. We really did.
Oh, okay. Well, but they didn't.
They went to Leah Jungle.
Because they're trolling.
And we got Rumble for Locker. Then Locker's been playing Rumble before it was cool.
Dude, Locker is Rumble. Locker doesn't even know who he is anymore when he picks Rumble. He thinks he's in a mech, and he just does it.
Exactly. So the Knights, I like the picks here, J-Mob. Obviously, not a lot of frontline, though. It's going to take a lot of execution. They can get picked off by the Ari, by the Talia W, by the Rakan. Sion's going to be tanky.
If we fall behind in this game, it's going to just be really hard, I think. Definitely want to come out with a lead. But, as always, this team, at least 4 carries, and then let all of us die, and you're fine. That's it. That's how you win.
Yeah, it's 4 carries and Cool Man Ray, right? That's the lineup. So let's see what they can do. We'll be getting in here shortly, but the schedule should be coming up. These guys aren't going to have a game. They shouldn't have a game this Saturday. It's getting pushed to next week, but they'll be playing lots of games next week. So make sure you stay in tune as they make their playoff push. Really good position here, as you see on your screen. The record here, best start in Knights history, and just really, really phenomenal job by this crew. And let's see if they can keep it going, J-Moff.
I like your little arrows. They're cute.
Yeah. Pretty cool, huh?
I like it. Yeah, I'm all for the streak going on here. Knights, this team is feeling so good. Can't believe, except for the one win that we almost lost.
Yeah.
We'll forget about that stream. But we're jumping on in here, so bear with us as everything gets set up.
So we're getting in here. Knight's going to be on the red side, so we'll see if there's any level 1 shenanigans. We saw what Yagubian can do with the lead. If he gets those 2 early kills, completely shuts out the enemy team. All right, Yellowstone is going to be in a situation here on the Jinx. Here comes Big Naughty. Will he go for the flash? He will. So trades flashes. I'm fine with that. Is going to be scary for, the bot lane here from Newberry. Knights poking in, just getting some recon action.
Yeah,
Talia,
level 1 shenanigans always.
Yeah, Talia warding our red buff, so they will track our early. They have their red buff warded as well, so they'll know that we start this. Talia, this might end up being some vertical jungling here, J-Moff, which is good because there's a flashless Jinx. Could be detrimental to the Rumble, who wants to get prio, who wants to, play aggressive. So we'll have to see.
The thing is, like, Locker can 1v2.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I'm sure he can.
I'm all about. Let's play on this bot lane.
And I wonder if Yagubian will opt into the vertical jungle or if he'll try to defend his red buff. We'll have to see what mid lane prio looks like as well.
Yeah.
Ari notoriously low on mana early. Victor, if he can get the push, he's going to go straight over to the red buff. So this could actually be bad for the Talia.
Yeah, we'll
if
see.
Yagubian gets there in time.
Yeah.
But we'll have to see what happens.
I mean, Yagubian deciding to stay a little longer. Yeah. The early switch, it's just a little bit silly.
Yeah, Talia going for the chickens first, which is smart. Here comes Yagubian coming to contest. He's going to go for the stun on the Ari. Will hit it. So Ari's going to have to flash. And Ari should really know that that's a play that's going to happen. They saw the vision of him starting on the buff. So,
yeah.
And now he's going to try to get to his red. The chickens are taken. Here comes Cool Man Ray. They know Talia's here. She doesn't have smite. Yagubian's going to smite that away. So double red for him. Talia in a really bad spot. First blood over to Cool Man Ray. Comes the engage here. Hernandez going in on all of us. A lot of damage. Will Vulcanfly flash? Yes, he will, but the heal will counter the fourth shot there. So the heal comes out. But a lot of pressure here from the bot lane. A lot of pressure across the map. Flashes blown everywhere except for the top jungle here.
There's a blatant disrespect for Yagubian.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't ban the Viego.
And then you come in this man's jungle.
You see him walk at you, and you don't. You walk into his. Oh my gosh. Hopefully he's going to turn it on here. He's definitely positioned to do so.
Yeah, and I mean, he could have even countered some of her top camps as well, but not opting into doing so. Doesn't want to give up his camps. Does have the prio down here, but
kind of in that heightened fight moment, you just ganked and you're going to counter and invade. Maybe you didn't see chickens releasing.
Cool Man Ray wants it mid. He wants it. See what he can do. Keeping pressure. Ari's going to have to use her TP. Here we go. Another hook lands onto the Rakan. Or onto the Jinx, rather.
Just duking it out.
Yep, Vulcan 5 pushing up. Here we go. 1v1 in the jungle. Talia still has the flash. Yagubian taking her down. Too easy for Yagubian. And that is why you don't give him Viego. And we've seen what he can do with the lead. See if he can do it here again. Locker with the solo kill in the top lane. We haven't seen this Rumble in a while, J-Moff. Why not?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Easy kill there for the Rumble. Should be able to shove that in as well. Get a reset off. No TP, no problem. Gonna miss a cannon minion. That's tragic.
The vertical, like, deciding which jungler knows what advantage they have in a vertical kind of situation really shows. I mean, it's who decides. It shows you who the better jungler is.
I'm missing cannon minions, Jay.
Good thing on their feet. I know. I'd be mad if I ever hit a cannon minion in my entire life.
You're a jungler, bro. You smite them.
I actually have missed cannons that I've tried to smite. I'm no cap.
Yagubian keeping the pressure on, looking for the Talia in her own jungle, but Sai on top with Rumble with no TP. Prio mid, not going to be able to do too much here. But good start here for the Knights across the board. 1 kill apiece for the top side of the map. Cool Man Ray taking a really bad trade into the charm there of the Ari. But should be able to sustain out. Got double cookies. Gonna get the stun through the minion wave.
The stun. What a shot.
He's gonna just go the boss and get the wave and die for it. So good job there by Yagubian showing up, just getting a free kill and now rotating down to Grubs.
Easy. Nice. Just kind of put on a bit of a clinic. Just nothing too fancy other than the vertical plays, which were fantastic.
Yep.
But there's just a lot of little things that add up clean. It's good.
2K gold lead right now.
Pretty normal. Cool Man Ray constantly losing these trades. But mana.
Yeah, up in CS.
Up in CS. That's what counts.
Has mana.
As long as you don't die.
Ate his cookies already, so.
Always stuff in his face.
Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate for his long-term goals in mid. Level 6, though. Here comes a gank. Talia in mid. Yagubian to the north side. Locker is going to hobble his way out, taking turret shots. Going to get ulted by the Scions. Does have the flash, but looking to try to get out of there. I don't know if flash is going to help. He's going to actually flash into the bush, but here's Cool Man Ray getting ganked. Can he counter it? If Vulcan 5 is here, does he have his W? He must have used it randomly. Unfortunate. There it comes. And what a shot. The Vulcan sniper. I'll see Sapphire do that.
I told you, I never had lost faith in this guy.
I know you lost faith, J-Moth, okay?
I never lost faith.
All right, so 5-0 here for the Knights. 11.3K up to 8.5K. Significant lead here.
This is a broken jungler. This Rakan,
I like
trying
it.
so hard. Hey, he gets out. Okay.
Like it. He's channeling. Cyan is getting a bit of gold here, though.
Well,
Locker did survive, but crashing a big wave. Here's your Goobian up here. No ult on the Scion, no flash. Should be a free kill. Locker needs to get that wave, though. Yeah, get the assist. Now go for the wave. Go for the wave. Locker just wants the kills. He's just bloodthirsty, man.
Greedy.
He's seen all the glory down here. He wants some of it himself. 3-0 on the Rumble. They are going to try to set up a dragon here, but Talia just level 4 still.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. Like, this is a broken jungler. I mean, you got to take these kind of risky plays too, I guess. If you've lost hope already, I don't
Here comes
I don't think
Cool
this is the
Man
move
Ray.
you make when mid shoving in and.
Whoa, the flash in from the Rakan catches him off guard. Doesn't have any mobility, but here comes the bot lane for the Knights. Can they get to Cool Man Ray? Can they help him? Can they save him? He's going into the pit, but Dragon's going to beat him up. Where is he going? He doesn't have any way out. I don't know if he got confused, if he didn't read the signs correctly, but he went into the pit, and that was just always going to be a death.
This is Cool Man Ray we're talking about.
There was happy fruit over there, like, things we can do. So the Knights show up. He gave his life for the dragon. All right, respectable, but giving the first kill over to Newberry might give them a little bit of morale here. And this is the best of 3, J-Moth.
It is. So
game 1 doesn't matter. We've seen that.
Not necessarily matter unless you can win game 2 also.
Yeah, or game 3.
Or game 3. At that point, I mean, you're just trying to give us a heart attack, though.
Yeah. You're just trying to make it interesting, which we don't want. We want wins. The fans might want it interesting, but, I'm biased. I want dubs.
I'm on your side, guys. Actually, I am I do want things to be a little interesting.
I know. All right. Locker going to clear out this wave. Sion going to tank some turret shots. This is what Sion does when he starts getting behind. Just goes for running away.
I hate that.
He's going to die.
He's trolling. Did he get the...
No, he did get out.
Execute? Oh, no.
Locker's chasing him. Don't ult him or anything. Here comes the Gooby. And Locker's like, no, it's mine. The glory to the Locker. This is taking a year.
Why is he live for 10,000 hours? Jeez.
What a great design champion.
We love it. Riot always trying to troll us.
Yep.
But Knight's playing well.
Good
good
out
gold
there.
lead, good fighting. All in all, I mean, weird retreat pattern.
Yeah. I mean, here comes
into Dragon Pit. But other
second
than that,
grubs.
good fighting.
All of us is up here. Should be free.
6 grubs. You know what that means.
Vulcan 5 playing bot side by himself in a 1v2. Has his flash up, though, and his ult, so he's chilling. So the Knights just textbook here.
Yep.
Only the one death on Cool Man Ray, but that's to be expected. See if he can get the shove mid, even with Rakan here. Rakan gonna go in. Here comes the charm, but the minions are in the way. Good position by Cool Man Ray using the minions. You can't hit the charm if you can't get past the minions, can you, Ari? So let's see if they can get the hook. Yes, they will. Onto the Rakan. He's going to look for a teammate. Please help me. But they're both 1 HP. They will both get out, but that was surely secure grubs.
Yeah, that is true. Although it's sad. I think a double kill would have been real nice. Core Man just putting on the heat for everybody. Just come into my lane. Who's next? Who's next? Come here.
Yep. See what they can do. TP back. Vulcan 5. He's pissed. He wants some action.
Oh, no,
Hates being down here by himself. CC comes out. The pressure is just immense in every lane here for the Knights. Sion only one really to get the shove. Huge CS lead in bot lanes. Huge CS lead in mid lane. Even in top. Huge CS lead in the jungle as well. And here's a free kill for Yagubi, and he's always there. Vulcan 5 in a 1v2. Can he pull it out? He's looking. What can he do? What does he have? He has no ult. He has flash. He's going to get 1. He's going to flash. He could get 2 here. He's feeling it. He's going to get W, though. Here comes Rakan. He's going to get knocked up. No, Vulcan. He wasted his flash. His flash was so bad.
Yeah, you kind of need to wait until...
He gave
Yeah,
too much
something to
respect.
dodge.
He didn't realize that the Taliyah was 1 in 5 and useless.
Actually, a cannon minion.
Yeah. So, good TP down. Clean that up. Knight's going to pressure some towers here with the grubs. 6 grubs for the Knights. Should be able to get tower pressure. And just a huge gold lead already.
I know, it's just a little bit gross. I do worry that, you know, feeling too lackadaisical about this could turn into a big mistake if things, you know, go on too long.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Solo kill for the Scion.
Jeez.
Rumble going down. Not able to get that kill. Doesn't drop the ulti. So we'll give one back there. Locker.
As I said it.
He was sitting on money for Leandries, just didn't have the patience. Yeah. You know, and it's hard when you run that Ignite. You can't get back. You can't town.
It's true.
It's
that
hard, like,
and Scion is a patience testing champion in his own right.
Yeah.
Like,
all right, cool man, right dodging into the charm.
Just love it, the charms.
Huge trade back though. Will he go for the ulti? He's gonna run at her. Dodging the Q, hit the E. Good restraint.
Close.
Vulcan 5 on a ward. Gonna dodge out with the E speed boost.
Dodging it though.
So now it's looking good right here. Obviously, still some game to play, but Cool Man Ray is just 1v2ing right now.
Some fancy feet.
This is pretty free. There it is. Solo kill mid on the Victor. Blocker's back and he's pissed. Came up. He's overheated though. Comes the flash, here comes the knockup, and then there's a stun after the knockup because that's how cool that champion is.
So good.
It's really cool.
So good.
So
well designed.
And he'll be able to TP back. Does get the flash out of the Scion. Not that that matters, but
I mean, you know, flash the flash.
Flash is a
It's
flash.
not Jinx's flash. It's just a flash.
Cool man, we're getting plates mid. 5k gold lead for the Knights.
Just kind of looking for the next objective, right?
Yep, Vulcan 5 not letting them get any of those engages that they want with the Rakan. Here come the Knights for the Dragon. We saw this, J-Moth, where the Knights just take every objective. They give nothing. We saw it in Game 1 versus UVA.
Gonna get the hook.
We're seeing it now once
we're
again.
going in for the Jinx.
Yep, we're going in for both. Cool Man Ray's here. He's got the laser beam.
That's what I hate Rakan. I was talking to people before stream, like, just gets out all the time, dishy dashy.
Yep, a lot of mobility. That's why he's fun. You know, a
Yeah.
lot of mobility. First tower is actually going to go over here to Scion, I think.
You know, big
that's
surprise. Big surprise there.
Oh, he actually will tank it, so maybe Locker can keep it alive.
He says not
He's
this
gonna
time.
drop the ulti. He
Not
has the
this
ward in the
time.
bush.
Burn
Overheated,
is
but it
into
won't matter. Scion will fall. Talia's up here
Alright.
stealing our jungle, but we're stealing hers, and we're going to probably dive their bot lane, I would imagine.
I feel like CS is not really what
But all of us
Yugobian's
is
worried about right
mid.
now.
So we're getting mid tower here. I would like to get first turret.
I think
We got
think
Grubs.
it's gonna
Come on,
happen.
where's Grubs? There we go. First turret for Cool Man Ray.
just waiting the last second as usual. This is not a fight you want to take.
Vulcan
Unless
5.
Scion has
Looking for the
TP.
1v1 once again. Going in on the Jinx. Gonna get. Oh, he's gonna ult it with the W, making it look cool, styling on him. And just obliterated
We're
in
gonna
mid
get 3
lane.
kills across the
The
board.
Ari gets obliterated. Locker going in for the Talia. He has the.
Shoot a missile.
He doesn't drop the ignite. I don't know if it was up and
Here's
down.
the cavalry.
He got the cavalry
Oh my
is
gosh.
here. Overkill in the top lane.
Just to make sure Talia knows.
Man,
Knows
the
where
Knights
your
looking
place is.
good still, Jay.
Yeah, the Knights are making stuff happen. We're getting all the objectives.
That
getting
weekend
the
loss really pissed them off. And now they're back, focused up, ready to get back to the winning ways.
All right. Nothing new.
Nothing
Just
new.
playing the game.
Gonna get the Rift
Get
Herald.
Herald.
Up
Use
8K.
Get some tier 2 action going on.
Ooh,
Man, that's
cool
a
man
lot
right
of
there.
money.
Yeah, that's a lot. Get
Big
tier
chunk of
2.
change.
Oh, baby.
That's without Rift use also.
Uh-oh. It is Scion, though. He has no tools, so he will die. Is he worth
Good.
any gold? How much do we get for this? Oh, we
Yeah,
got
full-
300.
Full gold.
Okay.
Full gold.
We'll take that.
He did.
Strategic
Kill Locker
in
not that
by
long ago.
Locker. Strategic.
That's right.
You know, long-term investment by dying there. You're a finance guy, J Bob. You can see the logic
Yeah,
in that,
yeah.
right?
Very, very 200 IQ.
Maybe like 80.
Oh, that's great.
All right. Let's see what the Knights have.
this is just that time. Nothing's really up. We can try and make a play for this Herald.
Yeah.
I'd love to see it down south.
Yep. We got Baron online in 4 minutes, so there's not much to do till then.
No. We can save the Herald too. We got Dragon come up. We can kind of use it as a duel. Not that. Actually, no. I'd say no. Don't save it for Dragon. Right? You kind of want to fight them. Just if they want to challenge your Dragon, that's exactly what you want.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. They're sending everybody for Vulcan. Vulcan though, he's got the quick feet. Can he get out of here? No, he's getting charmed up, getting knocked up. Doesn't have anything. Does he still have his heal? No, he uses it. Can't quite get out. And had no option to ult. But now we're pushing mid, so they use everything to go for Vulcan. And here comes Yagubian down mid, riding the Herald. Yeehaw!
No, I mean, I'd be not super happy about a real Fed, about a Jinx possibly getting back in the game.
Here we go, though, the commitment here.
But we're going to have a million ways to kill her, so actually.
They're going to keep going here. 40 HP on the Herald. Can we get another charge?
16, they're trying to break.
Here we go, Yagubian, chuggy, choo-choo. Can we hit the tower? Yes, we will. We've seen him fail that before, but not this time. The Knights might be looking to end here. There's no TP on the Rumble, but they're fighting. They're trying. All of us giving his life for the tower. The Knights might have to back up here. Cool Man Ray strong, but he's not strong enough. Yagubian strong, but not strong enough. They're getting collapsed on. Where's the rest of our team? Where's our top lane? Where's our AD carry? Wait, they're fighting. There's a reset by Yagubian. Cool Man Ray and Yagubian versus the world. They'll hit the charm. Cool Man Ray screws up his mechanics, I'm sure, because he didn't get the kill. He might go down, but Yagubian's still going, looking for another reset. And here comes Vulcan 5. Can he get involved? Can he find an ult target? He needs someone to get his passive on. There we go. He's looking in. He'll get the Scion. But here comes Scion passive. He'll get the Talia. He's looking for a triple. He can't quite get it. He whips out. But there's no turret, so Yagubian's going for the Jinx. He'll get the stun. He'll get the autos. And the Knights surely will close it out here, J-Moff. In quick fashion, we will be moving on to game 2.
I'm disappointed. We weren't even able to break their record last time, I think.
I know.
Just a minute or two
minute or two short. So
no, good stuff. Nothing fancy. Nice, just playing great. Great push to the end. Recognizing your limits. Great fight by our mid lane and jungle duo there.
All right, we will be right back pretty soon with game number 2. Alrighty, we are back, J-Moff, getting into game number 2 here. The Knights looking to go 12-1 right now. Game 1 looked decisive.
Oh my gosh, it was boring. It was boring.
I mean,
it was too easy.
There were some exciting things. Winning.
We do like to win. No, I think I doubt we're going to see the same team we saw last game. I think there was a lot of very early, very poor decisions being made that I think are fairly easy to recognize.
But speaking of poor decisions,
speaking of really early poor decisions, yeah.
Yagubian back on the Viego. How is it possible?
Yeah, I mean, someone's just not watching streams. Like, I don't know, dude.
But they were in the game.
Someone's not watching games.
This is the most disrespect that I've seen.
It is a lot of disrespect. I honestly, I wonder a little bit if they just blamed their own jungler for Ethan's strength.
They're like, oh, he's trash on Viego. That it wasn't a problem.
Actually, he just plays a lot of Viego.
Imagine you just went like 10-0
maybe you shouldn't give it to him.
You just went 10-0 on Kayn, counter jungle, did everything perfect, and they go, give him the Kayn again.
Yeah, I know. It's not the brightest decision. We haven't seen any.
They got the Rammus counter.
Any bright ones.
In air quotes.
Yeah. We'll see.
So let's see if they have a plan cooked up. I mean, the only champion they have that's the same is Rakan, and I thought he was the best performer out of Newberry. 100%. And now paired with the Misfortune, might go for a little Wombology.
Yeah, it's a lot easier. I think that's way easier.
And all of us on the Vel'Koz, you weren't here yesterday, J-Moff, but he went Vel'Koz in game 2, and it looked really, really good. But that was with Sapphire. We haven't quite seen it with Vulcan.
Actually,
yet.
All of us is original love. One true love of this game. His first one trick.
That's probably why he did it on Valentine's Day.
It's true. What a beautiful message. What a man. So here we are. We got Shen, Viego, Karma, Caitlyn, Vel'Koz, as you said, on our side. Enemies, like you said, got Rakan, Misfortune, then Syndra, Rammus, and Alawi.
Cringe.
Alawi.
Really OP. They had to adjust.
Locker's gonna dodge everything though, so
that's true. I mean, Locker on Shen is fine. I think Shen in general is good. I don't like that we don't have like any front line, and Shen wants to TP in. So, like Viego in stealth, he can submarine. Yeah, he can submarine in with Shen, and that's kind of cool. But
Viego can get pretty bruisery after. The fourth item is not going to be so easy to kill.
Taunt into Syndrome is for just a lot of damage.
It's a lot of damage just when they're in the right place at the right time and they have any kind of gold.
That's true.
I'm not sure. Last performance did not convince me that's what we're going to see this game.
I think Syndra is a good matchup, though, into Karma. Will outrange the Karma and obviously outscale the Karma. But Karma is going to be super good early. Has a lot of tools to play with.
And can really empower, I think, and enable Viego, right?
Yes. This could become the Yagubian show, and he'll show them why they should have put a little respect on the Viego. They banned the Nautilus from all of us. Yeah. So the Thrush Nautilus coming out of him. And he's the lowest ranking player, so maybe they're like, oh, target the low ranking player. Maybe he'll lose his mind. And he might. There's always that possibility.
It could happen. We'll see.
I've seen it before. So, all right. So loading into this one. But yeah, the Knights looking really good. Yeah. I want to see them keep up the pace, keep up the 18-minute Nexus kill is pretty good. So get the objectives, get the grubs again. Rammus is going to have a little bit
control. From normal from this team, 100%.
See if they can get the prio. Well, I don't know if all of us will roam on the Vel'Koz. I'm not sure what their plan is with that, right? Like he can show up to the fight, but pre-6 Vel'Koz kind of and they're going to have so much lane control with the Caitlyn Vel'Koz that they might just want to be going for plates and abusing it. And it's kind of awkward because you want to go for the plates, but you also want the grubs for the plates. So we'll see how they navigate that decision making.
It'll be interesting. A very, very adaptive team, though. I'm confident they will, in fact, make some good decisions. Or they'll throw it.
Yeah,
and then we'll yell at them.
Chance.
We'll just yell at them.
All right, so loading in now. The Knights switching. They can get a little bit more with the invade. They did get the flash from the Jinx, which ended up being helpful. They're going up through the top side here. I don't think this is the optimum way to get to this bush, by the way. I should tell them that.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure if you go through chickens, you get
coach doesn't tell them how to cheese.
I'm pretty sure if you go through chickens, you get there faster, but
I mean, it should autopath you to the fastest way, right?
It's Riot.
It should autopath you to the fastest way.
Well, it's not the fastest way, but it's like the fastest into the bush. right? Like,
Yeah,
where,
yeah.
you know, like, so
they just need to click on their mini-map a little better.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. What do we got? Anything crazy level 1 item-wise? Doesn't look like it. Rammus, just going to be clearing.
I do want to note that Yagubian's skin looking crazy. Like,
oh, yeah, the Soul
he's
Fighter.
Really turned it on. He thought that was good last time.
Yeah, he's ready to go. And I'm curious, J-Moff, so this top lane matchup, Shen versus Alawi. Shen going with the Ignite, which I like because Alawi obviously has a ton of healing.
Too much.
But it's kind of interesting because Alawi more or less wants to bring people to her lane where Syndra's going to opt into standing into the queue. And Shen wants to leave the lane, right? He wants the bad guys to show up. So it's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah, it is kind of a.
Like,
it is. There's a weird little count, duality to those two.
Yeah, so she might just go for the split push. Not sure. Caitlyn, Vel'Koz, very long range, very annoying. Got to get that level 2. They're about to get it here pretty soon. A lot of damage coming out. Rakan going in, going to miss the W. Great sidestep from Vulcan, and the punish is just punishing. Oh, the first blood!
Flash
Vulcan with the confidence.
See, he missed that last game. He says, watch this.
I like it. Goes to the bush and get the extra headshots. And that's the Vel'Koz Caitlyn coming out strong. Now, obviously, killing Rakan's not that big of a deal outside of the first blood gold, but he's not going to be able to deny any CS because his fortune's still here. But going to be able to poke her out.
Shoving under tower, could deny some CS, right? It just makes everything free.
Yep. Keep chipping away. Keep the pressure. They know Rammus is pathing topside, so they can just push without any fear. Going to eat a double up.
Yeah, and this, that's some more interesting. Obviously, it can be difficult when there isn't to track when there is not an obvious leash.
Oh, here we go, Rakan doing the only thing he can do, go in
and then go out. And when there's not an obvious leash, but you kind of pick the counter.
Yeah.
Your quote unquote counter, and don't try and match.
Yeah, no shenanigans up to this point, jungle-wise. So
a little interesting. Just making it a little too free for Yagubian.
Yeah, Yagubian just getting his full clear. Going to be knocked up there by all of us.
This looks like the most painful bot lane experience.
Yeah, they could freeze that too if they really wanted to.
I feel like anyone who picks Misfortune deserves that.
All right, Yagubian going to reset after Scuttle, so they're just going to trade full clears. Rammus looking for the topside gank. Yeah, Lowy baiting it nicely. Shen should know that Rammus is up here, has the taunt still, so taunt for taunt. Actually won't hit it. Yagubian going to go for a quick little mid lane gank before his reset.
A little bit slower, which is
Oh, he's actually going to go for enemy Gromp. I like this. Gromp should be spawning here in the next 10 seconds.
Decisive prio on bot lane.
Alright, so fight continues. Grub's coming up in 40 seconds. Yagubian didn't go for the Gromp. Resetting. Wants to get to Grubs. Caitlyn, and I don't think Vulcan can get hit by that Rakan W. Dodges it every time.
I mean, if I didn't know better, I'd say he's scripting.
So good from him. He's going to be resetting possibly, or looking for a kill. They might step on the trap because they think he's gone. Hey, let's get this trap out of the way. Oh!
I mean, they're willing to stand in karma circles, so why not?
They're making it rain. Here we go. Yagubian looking topside. Galawi going to dodge the stun. Shen going to flash in. Does he have taunt? What the heck is going on here? Interesting.
That was not the best.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No. Tragedy. Top lane.
Live.
Trade 1 for 1.
No, we don't.
And now a bot lane gank. Rammus finds the angle with the Rakan. Doesn't even have to flash. Vulcan could not get to town to shop before that. So they will be going for the dragon, and the knight's starting to slip up here, J-Mo.
Yeah, a little suspect. I'm all for trying to make Alawi pay before 6 because you're not going to get a chance after that. But you kind of want to be alive to then, do your grubs that you've earned.
Yeah, so a little bit too aggressive, double flash top for barely a kill. And no prio. This is going to mean dragon, and we're not even on the grubs like you mentioned. Should be able to still get them. They're going to have to reset after this dragon.
Yeah,
So, and Soul didn't matter last game, could matter this game, so you don't want to be giving up too many objectives, but Grub's definitely the faster pace tempo play, so we'll see what they end up choosing to do. Yugubian going over. Now that Alawi 6, your window to attack her is limited. Here we go.
Scary.
No Ignite. Level 6 Alawi. Can they get the kill? He doesn't have not many tentacles to play around. Does get one right there. Gonna be looking for the ulti. They're trying to dodge it. They won't dodge it. Here comes the healing, but not quite enough. Not scary yet.
Nope, not quite.
So good job there by Yugubian picking that one up. Shen should be able to shove this out. Has the ulti. So the early game windows are now closing for, where now there's a Shen ult in play. Now there's
sixes are up, right?
Yeah, so we'll see what happens moving forward. Definitely Newberry playing better in the second game. The Knights.
I mean, yeah, I'd be embarrassed, right? You got to make up for last game.
Yeah.
I don't blame them. And they're showing us that wasn't their best, and thank goodness.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like these there are no bad teams in this league, so it really just comes down to execution on the day. Here we go, Rammus, rinse and repeat coming bot lane. We have flash, but will not really need it. Great E there from all of us out, not getting taunted. The trade from Vulcan.
Oh, so much damage. Nice hitting everything.
Yeah, the patience,
and
the
not
Knights
getting touched,
turning it around. Here we go, the flash in from all of us, the confidence, but they can't quite get the misfortune. Can they get any more autos? They're both going to live with one, and Rammus is just here to try to help clean up. They might try to keep pushing the bot lane.
Get 6. I don't know how close Vulcan is to 6, but he needs it. Oh, never mind. 5 is up. They got some health. Not quite an ult range. Great, crazy 2v3.
Are we going to go for plates here? Probably should. Keep the Rammus bot. He's not that scary right now. Meanwhile, Lowy's getting top lane. Shen still has ult in case they need it bot side. So I feel like they should be pushing pretty hard. Yugubian. Oh yeah, they're going to use it for the Alawi. So we're abusing the Alawi, which we saw us abuse the Scion earlier. But that CS lead, what's the point of killing her if she's going to be up double CS?
Yeah, you're not winning.
Too much fighting. All right, so gold lead is there for the Knights, but not as much as we would have liked after watching game 1. See if we can keep getting the grubs.
The hero minions.
Yeah. Going to block out on the net. Rammus coming back bot. We don't have our Shen ult, so they are alone down here. Vulcan's going to get taunted up. Here comes the CC chain onto the Vel'Koz. Vulcan trying to kite, trying to outplay. All of us still alive. Vulcan trying to go for a kill. Here comes the ultis. Ultis all around. Can Vulcan get the second? Yes, he will. So just barely, they win the 2v3. Ults got online just in time. And Vulcan showing why he's the starter here for SVU.
Clutch plays. Cool Man Ray looking for some stuff here too. Cool Man Ray did a great job farming him and
yeah, I mean, farming. That's the end of the sentence, Jay.
He's doing a great job farming. We haven't seen any. I forgot mid existed, honestly. So, just a little recap.
Yeah, he's got like his 10 per minute. He's chilling. So
it's farming better than everybody else.
Everyone else is trolling and
fighting for 10
So Cool
years.
Man Ray showing the discipline. Like to see it. Oh boy, I had to speak. Here comes the taunt. Into the stun, into the Syndra damage, into the ulti. Not enough. We'll have to flash out and no TP, so it's going to be a long walk back to mid. But it's a cannon wave, so if he can hustle.
Hey, Karma's fast, right?
Yeah. Alright, so the Knights still with the lead.
Yeah, definitely have a lead, but we haven't had the same amount of control as we saw the first time around.
Yes, definitely not.
See, he's dodging it.
He's dodging it. How about he CS's? How about that?
I would love that. Well, and part of that, comes from a teleport.
Oh boy, Yugubian's going crazy. Rakan is here though. No on the Syndra. Yugubian might be able to just walk out. Shouldn't have to flash. Did get the flash out of the Syndra.
Flash. Yeah, and an ult.
Yeah, flash for ult. That's pretty good. Bot lane pressure is huge, especially with Rakan gone. Gonna get hit by everything, and all of us just gonna
Having
annihilate
his
the
way
misfortune.
misfortune.
The geometry is too strong.
Man, he loves his triangles.
Yep. Now, the round's up here for grubs. They don't want to give us second grubs, which I totally agree. Second grubs sounds really good, but we're going to be on a reset, so that will be second grubs over to Newberry.
If we recognize
Look at these control wars by Newberry. Where's ours?
I know. This is actually some paranoid players.
Yeah. See if we can get Karma up here doing something.
I thought Cool Man Ray stole that for a second.
Here comes Yagubian, though.
Oh, my word.
We do have the Shen ult. So here comes a lot. Yagubian going in. Here comes Shen ult. Do we have any defenses, though? He's getting so low, he will go down. So he will die going into a 1v3. Not the right move. Even with the Shen ult, there's no front line, and this is what's different with the Vel'Koz being in this team comp. Shen is tanky, but not a traditional tank. They might be able to still clean this up. A lot of low health bars here for Newberry. Cool Man Ray going to get the CC, going to get the kill. All of us going to slap him, get the kill. And we will pick up 4 grubs, so...
I mean, net positive, I think, right? Viego might have a shutdown.
Like, if we hadn't had played game 1, I'd say it was good.
Yeah,
but having played game 1, I'd say it's agree. Not great.
Comparatively, not the most impressive thing I've ever seen. A little gung-ho.
Yeah, and I don't think Yagubian's ult was up yet. So,
no.
Kind of unfortunate, not able to get that reset. Obviously, if he gets that reset, that fight looks so different. I'm also wondering what Cool Man Ray used spell-wise. Like, if he did his ult E on Yagubian or how that worked.
I'm not sure. I wasn't able to catch.
Because you do get the enhanced shield with the E if you ult it.
So, as usual, it is Cool Man Ray's fault.
Yeah, typical. He's just sitting mid-farming. Doing a good job, though. Up and
actually was really able to turn that situation around. Did a great job poking Karma things, but...
Yeah, I'm glad that the Knights didn't just give up on the play, even though the Yagubian went down.
Yeah, you'd be tempted when you see your vehicle blow up that fast. Where'd he go?
I thought
he was under the fly swatter.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of plates going over to Alawi, though. All that focus, I feel like it was just wasted. Going up there, putting so many resources into getting Alawi out of this game, and yet the CS is good. The plates are there. So
we're able to give Viego a bit of gold, but it hasn't amounted to anything yet, right?
Exactly. Here we go. 4-man bot. On a ward, Yagubian going to get CC'd up, going to get killed.
Push all the buttons.
A shutdown going over to Misfortune, I believe. Or maybe a shutdown was already out. Cool Man right now in a really bad spot. All 4 of them bot. A lot of damage, but no follow-up, so no kills.
I mean, that's the closest 1v4 from full health I think I've ever seen.
Yeah. So Vulcan 5 and all of us trying to push mid. Maybe can get some plates in retaliation. But yeah, just a little lazy back there.
Cocky, yeah.
Yeah.
Not loving what I see out of the Knights. Obviously, like you said, maybe a little overcritical, having just experienced the first game. But you know, we're 3 minutes now off target. Like,
yeah,
can't expect the Knights to end that.
Yagubian trying to go onto the Alawi. Alawi does not have ult, I believe, so probably could kill her, but
you got to be tracking it, otherwise you don't know.
Yep, if you don't know, you can't take it. We're setting up for Herald.
I mean, I like Heralds.
I like Heralds.
You like Heralds?
I love Heralds. Got to get these turrets down. I mean, we got a Karma comp, so ult coming out, going to get stunned up by the Syndra. Going to get comboed. The heal Vulcan saving his support. What a homie, but here comes the Ignite.
I think that's
he will get the shutdown with the Ignite.
The support war, the secret support war. Knight's very forward position here.
Yeah.
Just lost
somebody. Channel is up. But Ram is a little bit overextended. Can we get the clean kill? Yes, we will. Should be able to back off. So we'll trade 1 for 1 in the long run, but
turn back.
Getting things done top lane. We have an extra member top, so Karma pushing, getting that tower down as much as he can. So overall, should be winning out on the situation, but and still with the gold lead, but definitely.
Yeah, great and pretty impressive.
Yeah, all right, Cool Man Ray going to get ulted up by the Rakan. Comboed into the stun from Syndra. Diego's here, though. Can they get the root? They're going to go for the Rakan. Rakan going to back off. So, Yagubian there to save the day for now. All of us coming up as well.
You got to be careful, right? Because the objective is still up. Like, that's kind of a.
All right, Vulcan opting into the 1v1 versus the Misfortune. Oh no!
That's a lot of damage.
Oh, the Q coming out from the Caitlyn right to the face. No reduced damage because there was no minion. So, Cool Man Ray will pick up one top. They're just suffocating him in the top lane. The Knights finally starting to see how to play the comp a little bit better. The root should come out, yes. So as long as they can keep their spacing chain off and have fights like that where you don't want to just jump into their team. Patience, poke, get some damage.
With this game.
Should be able to get these towers. Locker having a hard time against this Alawi, though. Could be a problem. I don't see any heal cut.
It's getting bad. Yeah, it's getting pretty bad. 83 to 145. Or 48. And multiple towers.
Yeah.
And we haven't even seen the Channel really come in and make a big
we have not
fight or anything like that either. So you're really not getting anything for it.
Yeah, and we can actually pull up the gold. Maybe. Maybe not.
Maybe not. We'll pull it up.
It's X on the keyboard.
There it is.
Yeah, so huge lead in top side, 3K. Jungle, we have a lead. Mid lane, we have a lead. At bot lane, we have a huge lead. So it's really just the top lane's their only real problem. The Alawi, going to be a huge threat, but
if she's
you
not
can
there,
play around an Alawi, right? Like, just don't go into her tentacles and her ult and get 5-man Alawi ults.
Right. It's kind of a knowledge check noob stomp.
Yeah.
Problem is it can still stomp. So.
All right, here we go. All of us going to get the combo. Oh, he's going to drop the ulti. That's a blind ulti, too.
He just knows.
Oh, he had the Horizon focus on him, I think. So it wasn't blind, but... All right, so the Knights setting up for drag. Going to be their second drag. Here comes Newberry, but without their Rakan, how are they going to start the fight? Maybe it's on the hands of Rammus, but here comes the squad. Rammus likes armor, and that's a lot of magic damage looking at him. But there's the Alawi ulti. We got to kite that out. We got to get around it. We're in deep, and Gooby is chasing people around. Here goes the Misfortune. He'll interrupt it, so that's a great job by him in the Rammus body. They will pick up the Alawi kill, and with that, surely they can clean up the rest of the fight. Misfortune goes down. I was a little bit nervous there, J-Muff. I was almost nervous.
Yeah, Knights did a good job, though.
But they did a good job.
The ebb and weave. And
they kited out the Alawi ult. Got her killed.
Kiting backwards. I actually really like that. Got on Misfortune.
Yep, stunned the Misfortune.
The pressure.
Inner ult. Drop the Herald mid. Dragon's still an option.
Should be good soon to have gotten it. Vulcan making short work of it, no doubt.
Yep. Trying to get this mid lane tower. Should be able to. Going to eat the Ignite from the Rakan. Flash comes in. But here comes the counter from Locker for his teammate. Can he get out? He's going to flash. The Q, he dodges out. Here comes Rammus, though. He's roly-poly-olying right at him. The team is protecting their jungler. But are they all going to die for it? It looks like they will. Locker, he's still chasing him.
He's coming.
No! Couldn't quite over the wall, so kills go back over. Will there be anything else?
Private Ryan. Cool Man Ray has nothing to say about it yet, though.
I know, but he might die as well. It's a 1v4. The Knights just not able to get on the same page here. This is the struggle with Karma. She has a lot of damage, but you gotta be able to be at the fights. You're short range. You can't get caught split pushing all the time.
I want him to go for it. Go for it, Cool Man Ray.
I mean, they're low. If he gets an ult W,
it's gonna hit. It's gonna hit hard.
Ult W would heal him back a lot, but the Knights calming down.
I think that was like the funniest chain of flashes. We're gonna go in to save our jungler and flash out and flash out and flash out.
Yeah.
So good.
All right, so setting up possible Baron situation.
The gold lead hasn't really changed, and as we all know,
yes,
the longer the game goes on, the less that 3,000 gold is gonna matter at all.
Yeah. So the Knights gonna be looking for a big play.
Yeah, good news is the big fights Knights I've started to kind of figure out. They're playing well. We lost a bit of an overextension there, but just too greedy. I can't get that mad about it.
Here comes the W. Vulcan's down here with the Karma. I mean, they have unlimited chase. There we go. Dodging the E is huge. That should be lights out for the Alawi. Yes, it is. The only thing you have to do with Alawi is dodge the E. Yagubian going in 1v3, though. Not looking good. The shield comes out from the Shen, but Yagubian going extremely low. Somehow still alive.
He will never die.
But he finally goes down, and I don't know why we're going for a topside play when we went for the bot side pick on the Alawi. No TP on the Karma. And Caitlyn was down there. Now it could be a possible Baron. It looks like they won't go for it. Actually, they will.
You've got to.
This is a Hail Mary here for Newberry, but with Yagubian dead, I don't know how the Knights are going to be able to contest. There's no Shen ult.
I mean, they do it pretty slow.
Cool Man Ray, if he can get here, he's got to hustle. This is where lethality misfortune doesn't do you too much good. All right, he's keeping him off, but Cool Man Ray is going to do a ton of damage with this if he can hit any spells. All right, here comes the TP from the Alawi. He's got to keep vision, keep poking. Alawi's going to try to zone him off. Shen is here as well. This could be an important moment in the game. Cool Man Ray helping them leash it. And they will pick it up. Objective Bounty Baron. You don't see that often. They will get the taunt on the Alawi. We'll finish her off. So, looking a little bit scary here, Jaden.
I mean,
Newberry turning it on. There's no clear carry here, but they are getting in position.
And we've called out, you know, a lot of their choices that I think have been kind of suspect, that have made it more of a struggle than you would like to be if you're a fan of Newberry. But they've done a great job looking and catching the Knights when they're slipping like this, right? All the mistakes are getting punished just like that.
Yeah, and just we're not respecting, you know, we're not, like, that was a clear, just bad play. I mean,
you know what you've committed. You committed it. You're not committing it at the same time. You committed it 10 seconds ago.
All we had to do was just go up there, force the Baron on our own terms after we shove out bot, and then force the Alawi TP, and, you know, they know what to do. They just, getting caught up in the moment.
Is that what it is? Is it ego? Is it just getting
I think
getting
it is.
excited?
I think they're a little overconfident after that first game and after yesterday's games.
You need a reality check sometime.
Yeah.
We'll chalk it up to that. It's all right.
Like, and best case scenario is you get one and still win.
Yeah, that's right.
So that's what this is shaping up to be, hopefully. And I'll be happy with that, you know. I can't act happy in front of them, you know, but...
Don't let them know. Do not tell them.
So, let's see if we can close this out, though, because a Game 3 here would be very bad.
That was just one of the Q things from Vel'Koz, my word.
Yeah. No, we still have a lot of damage, but Dragon coming up. They have control of River Bush. How are we going to approach this? We need some blue trinkets here. We have them, but they're not up. Yagubian going to look for the Scuttle. Scuttle would be good.
See, the Scuttle is just dodge master.
It will get picked up by Newberry, I believe.
How are we not poking them out?
Yeah, just not being able to access the choke point well enough to get the poke. Missing our skill shots. Finally going to move down. Like, no control ward here.
They've completely given up the choke, so as long as we're not...
Yeah, they're all sitting in the bush.
Giving the face check.
Here comes Rakan. We do smell it out, though. We're kiting back, but here comes a full engage. They're all going for Vulcan 5. Vulcan 5 is kiting back, but Yagubian's going in. This fight's on two fronts. Vulcan 5 still alive, still kiting. Rakan has no damage. What's he going to do? Vulcan 5 lives, and we're decimating the other side, but Yagubian is down. Locker goes down. It's just the Rammus here. Misfortune is still alive, but hasn't been at the fight the whole time. Still has ult. Not sure if he'll be able to find a good one. He's going to use it on Cool Man Ray, who's out of mana.
That's okay. He can auto.
A 5 for 2. That's kind of a microcosm of the game, where it's like, it's good, yeah, but could have been better. Could have been cleaner. I think Karma needs, you know, it's hard with Karma when you don't have a lot of people in front of you. Because you got to decide, am I going to go with Vulcan and keep him alive, or am I going with Yagubian and killing him? So
you're forced to be a little more reactive with your stuff there. And I do think that maybe there's an opportunity to kind of just reshove mid and not walk through the choke.
Yeah.
Which is repeatedly, which may be a little unnecessary, and it ended up all right. So.
Oh my goodness!
Okay, actually, when you
so the only time all of us can miss is if they're CC.
Yeah, that's hilarious. That's actually so funny. He thought he had the timer down, right? He forgot. He thought Rakan may have had Merc Treads.
Yeah. True.
His calculations were slightly
overcalculated it. All right, so What do we got on the table here? The gold lead, 5,000 for the Knights.
Yeah,
still good.
Still a lead, and that's after the Bounty Baron, where they got really nothing done with. Worst Baron I've ever seen.
They really should not have gone for that dragon, by the way. They should have just kept pushing. With split pushing, push top, push mid.
Who cares about third dragon?
If we go dragon, then they get a bunch done. Maybe get some turret damage, get some gold back. But yeah, that was not the fight that they needed. It was not. They did have position on the dragon, so that was good. But just Newberry not able to get the kills they needed to come back in this game.
Yeah, we absorbed it too well. Right?
And Vulcan 5 surviving was just miraculous. Like, what a great job by him.
He always does. He always does.
Just able to survive, absorb all that. But look at that headshot from Caitlyn. Here comes the damage. Can we finish off the Rakan? Ignite is down, but heal comes out. Cool Man right onto the Alawi and bot side. No healing reduction still, but a lot of poke. He's got his Leandries.
A lot of poke.
If you know Cool Man Ray, Leandries is his favorite item.
It's the only item in the game.
Yeah, he builds it on Talon. So let's see.
Has he actually?
No, I don't think so.
I don't.
It's funny. See how the fact that you hesitated shows you.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Trying to get this turret dangerously low is the Rammus. We'll get out, though.
Yeah, the Cool Man Ray is just killing them one by one until they can't defend anymore.
We did get the mid tower there, so pushing possibly for an inhibitor. Knights definitely slowing the game down, which I like. I mean,
we were a little excited.
We were a little eager. Little bit eager.
Okay,
Vulcan's like, guys, I'm trying to get an inhibitor. Where's my team? Vulcan, the only one being serious here, okay?
What's new?
This guy's here to win. He will poke away at this inhibitor and get it. Has to waste his headshot. Kind of unfortunate, but that's what you got to do when you're solo, 1v9ing.
Baron's back on the table.
Here comes the whole crew for Cool Man Ray. Whoa! He went around a corner and there was a train there. He's actually going to opt into flashing. I don't know if he can get out. No, he cannot. So
that was optimistic.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what you're worried about, right? They're going to turn that pick into a possible Baron. There are more Knights alive this time.
Yeah, Cool Man Ray does have TP, but 40 seconds.
Yeah, and he is a large part of the Knights poke angle.
Yeah.
All
of us
can
keep them busy.
But
not let that guy reset.
All of us in and out is a lot.
He's actually going to let him reset. So
I mean, they're not committing to any Baron or anything like that. They're scared.
We're chilling. Knights holding that same lead that they've had. Caitlyn's still extremely strong. That shutdown could change things, though. So Caitlyn going to have to stay alive in these fights. Chunk coming out from the Vel'Koz just onto the Alawi. Not going to do too much. As it happens, Alawi, if you just build armor, it still counts as magic.
It's just,
pretty cool.
Interactive gameplay.
Yeah. Vulcan, though, does do an extreme amount of damage. Ram is sitting in this bush. Armadillo boy. He's just going to belly bump him and back up.
I like it. It's about sending a message.
All right, Dragon, Soul for us coming up in 40 seconds. If the Knights can get some wards topside, they could go for that. Or they could send one person and then threaten the Baron. There's a lot of ways you can do this. They have nothing to lose by giving up the Dragon, so if Newberry goes for it, we could trade it for a Baron.
It's kind of a bait, Dragon, I feel like. Unless they're willing to fight us for it.
Cool Man Ray, though, topside does not, he can't be late to the fight as a Karma. Doesn't do any good. You show up late, you're not going to have as much value as you would being there with the shields and the poke.
Okay, we are here first this time.
Yep.
Can we absorb?
They're going in. They're going on all of us. Here comes the TP from Karma. But will it be there in time? Here goes Yagubi, and he's going in by himself. 1v3. He will have a really good flash. He'll turn into Syndra and back them off. And here comes the rest of the squad. Yagubi in 1v9ing in the front line. He'll go crazy and kill 2. And that was a good fight. I don't think the execution was there for Newberry. So...
yeah, the TP and channel just coming in.
Yeah, I like the decisiveness from Newberry, but they just didn't have the damage follow-up to go with the Rammus and the Rakan. The engage was fine. I like the idea, but they didn't have the damage follow-up.
Yeah, and you've seen how good the Knights are at absorbing that. You can't expect them to just stand there and watch you
he's,
run it up. He's spinning.
He's right on his heels.
Spinning.
So game 2 eventually will go in Knight's favor, J-Moff. Got to say, overall, definitely clean series. I mean, domination from the Knights. It's hard. Great game 1. It's natural to go out with a little bit more confidence than usual. But yeah, they'll lock in for their next match, I'm sure. And that match, as of now, should be happening on Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern. I'll keep you guys informed on that if there's any changes. But that should be happening then. And then these guys will be back next week as well. So make sure you tune in. What else we got? We got the other League of Legends team playing on Saturday, 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock on Saturday. So make sure you tune in for that. But yeah, just a good game overall, J-Moff.
Yeah, well played. A good little reality check, too.
Yeah.
You always like that.
Exactly.
You need it sometimes. But I think this team's still looking good. They look good when they got here. They look good when they leave. So
yeah. All right. Well, I'll catch you guys on the